Clifford Franklin and the rest of the wide receivers today on SB Fantasy Football. And welcome to the SB Fantasy Football Podcast with your pals Alan and Rapid Dave. I'm Alan.
I'm cans off, Dave, today.
Cans off today.
I don't have the cans on.
No cans on?
Yeah,
oh, man. Hashtag more cans.
Why'd you look down? The cans are up here, man.
It looks like you've been outside for a little bit. Got a little sweat going on.
It's so damn hot.
It's absurdly hot.
Yeah.
Like, I got the cooler over there with stuff for like after the show, and you're like, you want to put that outside? I was like, not really.
Leave it
All
in
the
car.
ice is going to melt.
Yeah, exactly. Good God. So what are we talking about today?
Today we're going to start. This is a two-parter.
All right.
Our top 50 wide receivers.
Okay.
So we're going to go 50 to 26
All right.
now.
Okay.
And then we're going to take a break and then come back for 25 through 1.
Sounds good.
So let's get into it.
All
right? We're talking PPR format, NFL, fantasy football. Who do you got at 50?
I have Elijah Moore.
Okay.
I snuck him in at 50. He's ranked anywhere from 44 all the way up to 60 on different sites. Got him, I just had to put somebody there, right? And so here you go. Okay. First guy up. By the time you get to 50, you're with receivers and stuff like that, you're looking for possible flex options, but also some bench filler, something you can get a little something out of somebody. But yeah, Elijah Moore out of Cleveland, that's who I got.
I think like somewhere like around the mid-30s on, you're just kind of like, let me just throw some names
right? I just don't care at that point. And I've already had enough drinks at my draft where I'm having a good time, and I'll take this guy.
Look,
football player, man.
If you're drafting these guys, you're taking a flyer on them, or you're just in trouble, right? You decided not to focus on wide receivers in your PPR draft, and you're screwed. That's all there is to it.
Yeah.
Number 50, I got Isaiah Hodgins.
Okay.
From the Giants. Was on the Bills the beginning of the year last year. Got traded midway through the season to the Giants and played good. 4 of the last 5 games he had a touchdown.
Okay.
Someone's got to be the guy out there, right?
They need help.
And this
so
is
bad.
a guy without an injury history, so
that's a good thing.
Why not?
Yeah.
I
got you.
Number 49. I don't know why I have him on my list. I think it's just because I can't quit him.
Don't be like that.
But Michael Thomas.
Okay. You got Michael Thomas that low?
At 49.
I thought about just taking him because I can't. He's an avoid. Like, I'm not doing it. But I got him so much lower because I've got him on the more of the upside. But we'll talk about it later if I get around to it.
And plays this season, he should do good.
Yeah.
Right? You got an upgraded quarterback with Derek Carr, as weird as that sounds. But you do.
Yeah.
I mean, why not?
Oh, there he is. Okay, so I got him a couple spots ahead of you. That's it. No big deal. Yeah.
Who you got at 49?
49, I got Rondale Moore.
Okay.
And he's got some upside to be obviously a little bit better than that, but he's borderline top 50.
Yeah. 100%. Number 48, Zay Flowers.
Okay.
Rookie, playing for Baltimore. Lamar says he wants to throw for like over 5,000 yards. Mm-hmm. So you got to have some receivers on the list.
Yeah, he's about 55 for me. I went a little bit deep so I can look at some names because I know you're going to throw some out there that are going to be off my list, but I wanted to make sure that, I had him on there. But yeah, no, I got him down in the 60s or 58, 55 or something like that.
And you?
For 40, what number are we on? 48. Quentin Johnson.
Okay.
LAC, the Chargers, baby.
I got him a little bit.
He should be a little bit higher.
I got him a little bit. Not much, but a little bit.
Yeah, he could be early 40s, but he's not going any earlier than that for the most part, especially like, ADP and things like that, or just rankings in general. Yeah.
So. 47, I got Marvin Jones Jr. Back with Detroit. I mean, last year he had 46 catches, 529 yards, and 3 TDs. Mm-hmm. I expect those numbers to be improved, especially through the first 6 weeks without Jameson Williams.
All right.
Right? He's probably going to be the number 2 target there, maybe number 3. Might be behind a running back there that I have some high expectations for this year, but I like Marvin Jones. He's an upgrade over DJ Chark in the fact that he'll be healthy.
Okay.
Right?
That's always
I think
a good
he played 16 games last year. I think he missed 1 game last year, so.
Nice. Real nice. 47, I got Rashad Bateman.
Okay.
Yeah, Baltimore, I don't know about Baltimore receivers right now, but we're gonna throw it out there and we'll see what happens, right? Yeah. I got roped into I can't think of his name from last year. He was a punt return guy, kickoff specialist. He got put into the game. I'm like, oh, this guy's like just lighting it up, whatever. They used him for like 2 games, never saw the field again or whatever. I was like, oh, thanks for nothing. I can't even think of his name right now. It's driving me crazy.
Gene.
Yeah, Gene. Yeah, Gene.
All right, who do you got at 46?
46, Michael Thomas.
Okay. All
And he could absolutely be 46. He could be 15. He could be 120. I don't know. I'm not drafting him.
Complete wild card.
I mean, unless he's like seriously sitting there in like the 15th round. And I'm like, he's still around, maybe. But he's burned me in the past. He's burnt me so damn bad.
He got me last year. Although I didn't draft him high last year. Like,
Yeah.
I drafted him really late last year. Yeah. And then I had a keeper league that I kept him in because he was 1 point.
Right.
Right? For 1 point, yeah, why not?
Yeah.
The risk first reward is so low, it's ridiculous.
And he just keeps he'll find a way to burn you. So be aware.
Yeah.
You've been noticed or advised.
At 46, I got Jacoby Myers.
Okay, nice. I got him at 45.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, no, it's good things for him. You know, he's in Vegas. For some reason, he couldn't get the contract. The exact same contract that they just paid Juju Smith-Schuster up in New England. He wanted to stay in New England. They said, you know what, nah, we're okay. And then so now he's in Vegas.
Yeah.
So
And I mean, he had 67 catches for 804 yards and 6 TDs last year. Not bad numbers.
no, not terrible at all.
Look for him to benefit by being a true number 2 now,
Yeah.
because you've got the big dog out there, Devontae, right? So
got
I think
Hunter
that, I
Renfrow
think that will definitely
all over the place.
help him out this year.
It's tons of help.
Depending on who the quarterback is, which you still have no idea.
Exactly.
At number 45, I got Jahan Dotson.
Okay.
Now Washington, I mean, 35 catches, 523, 7 touchdowns.
Got him a little bit lower, but yeah, I got you.
So
I got you.
he's a guy.
Yeah.
And I like guys from time to time.
I went 44. I put these two right back to back. Juju Smith-Schuster, New England.
Okay.
Same contract, same player. I mean,
didn't
one
put
is
Juju.
obviously a lot younger. I do like Myers a little bit better, but I do have I think the upside for Juju coming in. He's the number one out there. He should be getting the targets in PPR. It should work out for him. Maybe. I doubt it.
Still got Mac Jones playing quarterback.
Like I don't even believe myself when I'm saying this stuff. It's like
Number 44, I got the rookie Quentin Johnson.
okay.
And I actually believe like he's got a really high upside this year because you got Mike Williams and Keenan Allen ahead of him, who are both starting to. With Keenan, he's getting a little bit older, right? Battling a little bit of injuries. Mike Williams has always battled injuries,
Right.
so you've gotten a good opportunity there for him to really step up with one of those two guys, if not both of them, missing time.
Yeah, there's definitely a chance that they're going to miss at least 1 to 2 games, and I'm talking a piece. And so Quentin Johnson's going to just slide right in and just go to town.
I see a scenario where, like, if he comes out playing really great, where the Chargers trade Keenan Allen away.
Oof, could you believe it? Could you imagine?
I mean, there was talks about them trading him during the offseason this year. Yeah. So, yeah, I 100%
He's been such a stable there for so long.
So,
I hate to see him go.
Yeah. Number 43, I got Rashad Bateman.
Okay.
I'd like him as the number 1 out there. I feel like he is the number 1 because Odell's not going to play much.
Right.
He'll probably play a couple games and he's going to be done for the year because he's going to pull his, I don't know.
Something.
He's going to pull his big toe or something like that. I don't know, man.
That is so
weird.
But
I like Rashad Bateman. I mean, he missed a lot of time last year. He only had 15 catches, 285, and 2 touchdowns. But, I mean, 2 touchdowns out of 15 catches, that's not bad.
Yeah,
right.
terrible.
I like that ratio.
I'm at Gabe Davis next.
Okay.
Got him a little bit higher. I got him a little bit lower. I was a little bit higher on him last year. And the thing with Gabe Davis is he can give you 4 touchdowns for 200 yards, or he can give you 0 touchdowns for 5 yards.
Very hit or miss.
You know what I mean? And it's crazy hit or miss. So he's more of a deep league guy. Now, will it change this year? Maybe, right? I mean, he always has that upside potential. But let's be honest. Right now, I just feel comfortable with him at 43, and I might actually just pass on him if it comes around to me.
All right. Who you got at 42?
42, Jackson Smith.
Jackson Smith and Jigba?
Jigba? Yeah.
Yeah, Jigba. Yeah. I've actually got him a little bit higher.
Yeah. He could have a real great year this year.
He's the number 3 guy there. You still got DK Metcalf, who's still the alpha there. Is Tyler Lockett? I mean, he's been in the league for a while. Is he going to start falling off?
It doesn't matter for what Tyler Lockett does. I don't think that has any impact. You know, as far he's gonna stretch out that field. DK's on one side, Lockett's on the other, or they line up next to each other. It's gonna leave Jackson just wide open. You know what I mean? Like, seriously, if you go to Seattle, you're having to cover 3 really good receivers.
Yeah.
And most teams don't have 3 really good cornerbacks. They have to, cheat a little bit, pinch a little bit. And, it could be in trouble.
42, I got Cortland Sutton.
Okay.
I'm expecting Russ to be better this year. And And so with that, I think you see an increase in stats. Now, I mean, he had 64 catches for 829 yards, only 2 TDs last year. I expect that TD number to go up, though.
You think so?
Yeah,
It's
I think
gonna be him?
I think the well, I think it's going to go up for all the guys out there.
Yeah.
Because what Russ throw like 7 touchdowns last year? I mean, I don't know, but
It was
wasn't
embarrassing.
a lot.
But yeah, no, this year will be better for most of the Broncos most of the Broncos. I think Cortland Sutton, I got him like a tick higher, but yeah, no, I don't think it's going to be outrageous for him to score a couple extra TDs, a couple extra targets.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Number 41, I got Brandon Cooks.
Okay.
Last year wasn't his best year, right? 57 catches, 699 yards, 3 touchdowns. I do expect those numbers to be increased this year.
He's going from the Texans to the Dallas Cowboys, ain't he?
Definitely, he's going to being a number two guy out there, right? He's clearly number 2 behind CD.
Clearly.
Right?
Okay.
Clearly.
Okay.
I don't think there's any. And he's 30 now.
Yeah.
And, I mean, just do your research. Wide receivers that hit 30, they start to fall off.
Okay.
That's that mark for your wide receivers where they start to decline.
Decline a little bit?
Yeah.
Jeez. 41, I got Kadarius Toney.
I've got him at 40.
Okay.
I got him in one spot ahead of you. I mean, not a big year last year. 16 catches, 171 yards, 2 Ds.
Someone's got to catch the ball out
But
there.
someone's got to
And he's a
catch the ball
speedster.
out there. He's a speedster. High-powered offense. He didn't play a ton last year with the Chiefs.
Well, he's like,
right?
he was with the Giants. and he goes, my leg, or whatever it
faked
was.
an injury with the Giants to get traded.
And they got traded to Kansas City. All of a sudden, he goes, I'm ready.
I'm healthy.
Yeah, I'm going to win the Super Bowl. I mean, good trade, I guess, right? If you're him, you went from, you made the playoffs last year. The Giants, they did make the playoffs.
Yeah, but you won a Super Bowl.
But then you won the Super Bowl.
So, yeah. Who do you got at 40?
40, we're rocking Cortland Sutton.
Okay. All right.
Just a couple ticks higher. I think he's not the guy out there in Denver, but I think his production will go up. Depending on where I kind of see him as he falls to me in the draft, he could be touchable. But right now, I'm kind of like, I'd rather have Judy if I have to pick.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Number 39, I got Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Okay.
That's where I got him at. You got 3 guys out there, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's a young, big guy. I am also predicting a little bit. I don't think Geno's going to have as good a year as he did last year.
I think there's a little bit of regression in his future.
It's not that it's necessarily a regression. It's just that he peaked last year, I think.
You think he just was firing all of a sudden,
Just-
got lucky, had a lot of
No one
things fell.
saw it coming last year.
Okay, gotcha.
And this year, everyone's going to be like, yeah, bro. Not again. Not again.
Jesus. Oh my goodness. Jordan Addison for me.
I've got him at 38. I got him one spot ahead of
There
you.
you go. So we're
number
close
2
on
guy
that.
there, Minnesota.
Yeah. Someone's got to catch the balls when Justin Jefferson doesn't want to score touchdowns.
When he doesn't. Well, I mean,
Adam Thielen's gone now too
Jefferson
as well.
didn't score a ton of touchdowns last year, but we'll get into that later.
He was a PPR target magnet. He was number one receiver.
Yeah.
obviously.
100%. Yeah. No, I'm not discounting what you're getting with him in fantasy.
Gotcha.
But I'm just saying he's not a touchdown machine. That's what I'm saying. All right.
They ran the ball a lot when they got to the goal line. Dalvin Cook obviously was
Is gone.
He's gone now, but he was a major player. They'd even give it to like the fullback. Ham always scored like a TD or whatever every other week.
Yep.
It was bonkers. Minnesota's just bonkers anyways. They're fun to watch.
Yep. Who do you have at 38?
38, Brandon Cooks.
Okay.
Yep. You got him at 41. I got him at 38. It's definitely an upgrade for him, and he's going to be obviously absorbing a lot of targets out there in Dallas.
Yeah.
Or here in Dallas. I don't
Yeah.
know. Arlington.
Or wherever.
Yeah.
37, who you got?
Jahan Dotson.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So you got him at 45. I went
Yeah.
a little bit higher. I don't know why. I just felt like
I don't either.
I feel like he could do a lot more. He needs more opportunity, and I think he's going to have just a little bit extra chances this year. I think this is going to be he's going to be definitely in the 30s.
Yeah. At number 37, I got my boy Jamison Williams.
Okay.
He caught 1 pass last year for 41 yards and a TD, but he didn't come in till like the last 3 games.
Right.
Coming back off that injury, he's going to be out the first 6 games because of this new thing where the NFL's banning everybody who bets on anything.
My whole thing is, why do you have him ranked so high when he's going to be missing 6 games?
Because I'm expecting big things out of him this year.
You think that he's
At
missing
number-
a third of the season,
I mean,
and you're like, you know what, he's still going to out
at number
do all these people.
37.
37.
Right, but this is a guy that you're going to if number 37 on the board, right? You're going to draft him late. I'm not saying you're drafting him in the first couple rounds.
Yeah.
He's going to sit for 6 weeks. And then after that,
I mean, this guy's not
he's
even
gonna
ranked
be
in a lot of things, and
gangbusters.
you're talking 60, 64. Yeah, so not, you got to get a major discount on this guy. Otherwise,
Yeah.
you can't draft him because, if 37, you're talking about now he's flex material. But you got to bench it. You got to keep him on your bench.
Hey, I'm going hard on wide receiver at the beginning of my draft. So at that point where I'm drafting him, he's like my 5th, 6th wide receiver.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Because
that's what I just said.
I'm
Well,
going
if you're 56,
hard.
So it's
Right.
it's a flex position at the flex appeal.
Yeah, a bench
but
guy.
but he's got to sit on your bench for the first 6 weeks.
But I'm okay with that.
Okay.
Because of what I'm going to get out of him once he comes
Because
in.
you're going to be already filling the spot, with other receivers. You're going heavy on the
He's
receiver.
not my top 3 receiver I'm drafting.
Right. So if you go running back, this guy's not being drafted by you in your league because of the fact that you need someone that's going to play every week, or at least the first 6 games of the year. Yeah, that's that. And I said 1/3 of the season. I'm talking about 1/3 of the actual NFL season. He's going to miss like 40%, 45% of your fantasy season. So, but he'll be around for playoffs if you can get him. So yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So is that 36?
37.
Oh, 37. Oh, 37 is Dotson, and we're on 36.
Okay, 36, yeah. I got Traylon Burks there.
Okay, I'm at 35 with him.
With Tennessee. I mean, 33 catches, 441 yards, 1 TD. A second-year player. Look for him to make some headway
Gotta
there.
have progress.
He's the clear number 1 there. So
They got quarterback shaking up going out there right now.
quarterback
so.
issues going on.
Yeah,
But yeah.
Yeah, I put him at 36 or at 35. I got Pickens at 36.
Okay.
So, but yeah, we're right there, very close again. Pickens is a guy I'm trying to actually slightly avoid because I
don't have him in my top 50.
what's Kenny Pickens going?
Kenny Pickett.
Pickett. Yeah, I don't know what Pickett and Pickens and
Too many P's.
yeah, damn
Too
it.
many P's.
And I F him.
Well, you're mentioning that. I got Deontay Johnson at number 35. 86 catches, 882 yards, 0 TDs last year.
Yeah. I
And
got him
that's what
higher
hurts
'cause I think
that's
he's
what
gonna-
hurts him is the 0 TD. You had 86 catches and not one got in the end zone. You're talking Calvin Ridley type stuff here.
He had some crazy catches. The whole year was highlight catches on the sideline. Balls that weren't in play or they were in the end zone. And he was just slightly out. He was making some amazing catches. I have him like 10 spots ahead of this.
Okay.
But we'll talk about that more. But yeah, no, I don't think it's terrible. I think it's a reasonable, call it 35 for him.
Yeah. 34, I got Michael Pittman.
Okay.
Only just because of the quarterback situation there. Right? Is it Minshew? Is it Richardson? Because, Pittman had 99 catches, 925 yards, and 4 TDs last year. But
I got him higher just because if Minshew plays and starts balling, Pittman's going to be the biggest benefactor of that.
There's just a lot of unknown for me with him. But I do like him.
Yeah.
Like, I like Pittman. I could have had him a few spots higher, but I want to put him much higher.
Yeah, I've seen him as high as 17. I've seen him as low as 26. So, yeah.
Who do you got at 34?
34, Calvin Ridley.
Okay.
Why did I say that funny? Calvin Ridley.
I've actually got Ridley higher.
Yeah. He's supposed to be come back with. He had a whole year off after
Yeah.
DFS. Is that even gambling? I don't even know what that is, but yeah. No, he could definitely be top 10. He could be top 15. Let's just say that, right? He comes in. He's playing Jacksonville now, right?
Jacksonville.
You got Jacksonville. You got Sunshine out there slinging it around. You got
Christian Kirk out
Christian
there.
Kirk too.
Yeah.
Boy, they're going to be tough this year. They're going to be real tough. They're going to be a real problem.
They'll be okay. 33, I got Gabe Davis.
Okay.
I don't know. He didn't light the world on fire last year. 48 catches,
You're still giving pretty good credit being top 33.
836 yards, 7 TDs. Everyone expecting him to just ball out last year. Maybe this is a year.
Yeah.
Right?
He's got the opportunity.
So, and especially there's a lot of duress there around Stephon Diggs, and does he want to be there? Does he not want to be there? He only doesn't want to be there when they're not winning and they're getting kicked out of the playoffs. They get ass kicked out of the playoffs. Listen, the AFC is so stacked and so tough. It's just what you run into, right? So it's just the way it is. 33, I got Marquise Brown, Arizona. I'm a couple spots higher.
Yeah, you're a big Marquise Brown. I
like Hollywood.
You're a Hollywood guy, and I understand that's no big deal. What do you got?
32, I got Tyler Lockett there.
Okay.
84 catches, 1,000 yards, 9 TDs. I actually kind of expect his numbers to kind of regress a little bit this year with Jackson Smith there. Just more guys to spread the ball around to and things like that. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Who you got 32?
32, Christian Kirk.
Okay. So I got Hollywood at 31, and I got Christian Kirk at 30.
Okay, there you go.
So we're right there with those 3 players. Marquise, 67 catches, 709 yards, 3 TDs. What's the quarterback situation going to be like there this year? When's Kyler going to get in the game? I think once Kyler gets in, I think that definitely helps Hollywood out.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think that's someone who could finish higher this year for sure, being the number one guy out there. But I don't know. And then with Christian Kirk, I mean, he had a good year last year, 84 catches, 1,100 yards, 8 TDs. I just think you're going to see a slight regression. I don't even know too much of a regression, but you got Calvin Ridley there now.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, he's cutting in on that action.
And I actually have Calvin Ridley ranked higher than him because I think he's all the word out of Jacksonville is Ridley's looking really good.
I want to see it first. But yeah, no, Ridley can be back and surpass Kirk just like that.
Yeah. So where are we at with you? 31?
31, I got Christian Watson.
Okay.
Green Bay. I don't know. I'm worried about the QB situation out there. I don't know, man. I don't even know what's going to happen. You know, I'm nervous.
I've actually got him quite a bit higher, but
yeah, I don't know. Well, that's amazing because you say Jordan Love sucks. So who's throwing the ball out there?
Jordan Love's going to throw it, but he's the only receiver I've seen there who's competent.
Right. Yeah.
So
someone's going to get the ball even though Jordan Love sucks. You're saying
he's
that
still going to throw the football.
You're saying that he's going to finish above, all these other people. Calvin Ridley. Let's see. Do we have any competent quarterbacks? Let's see. Dallas. So you got him 10 spots ahead. 10 spots ahead of Brandon Cooks. I mean, Brandon Cooks is a wide receiver 2.
Oh, I got him higher than 10 spots ahead of Brandon Cooks.
You got Brandon Cooks 41. You got Christian Watson at what? Oh, even higher than that.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus.
No, I just told you I have him higher.
Well, you're getting bonkers over here. You're getting crazy.
I don't know. I've got him lower than everyone else has him ranked.
Yeah.
So,
oof.
Don't at me, bro.
Don't at you. Christian, I mean, 22 is the lowest I've seen. That was ESPN.
I've seen him.
You know what I mean?
For Christian, yeah, lowest, but I've seen him a lot higher.
Well, no, highest. The lowest 35 from the score in the fantasy football calculator. Christian Watson been running 35.
I've seen him higher.
All right. Crack.
Who you got at 30?
30. Brandon Ayuk.
Okay.
And I for me, he's the guy I want out of San Francisco. He is seriously the wide receiver 1. He's out of the doghouse.
He is the wide receiver number 1, but he's not he's the number 3 guy out there.
But the Swiss Army knife, I don't know what Debo's going to do this year. He could. I'm more confident drafting Brandon Ayuk at his current value right now. Say if I put him at 30.
Okay.
I'm more confident with drafting him at 30 than I do at Debo way up.
I would definitely feel better about drafting him at 30, but I've got Ayuk higher.
Yeah. And he could absolutely be 5 spots higher. Can he finish in the top 20? Absolutely. Top 15? Sure. Absolutely.
All right. So my next 3 guys could definitely finish a lot higher where I have them.
Okay.
The first guy, I'm waiting to find out what happens with him and where he goes.
So DeAndre Hopkins.
I got him at number 29.
Okay.
And it's just a matter of where does he go? Who's his quarterback? I need to know that stuff. But without even knowing that, I still feel good about him being at number 29.
Yeah, I think that's reasonable. I have him 2 spots ahead of you anyways.
Okay.
So,
all right. And who do you got at 29?
29, Mike Evans.
Okay. So I've got Evans at 27.
Okay.
And I got Godwin at 28.
Okay.
And it's no indictment on those guys. I mean, Godwin had 104 catches on him last year. Evans had 77, but Baker's the quarterback.
Yeah, they take a hit. Now I put Godwin ahead of Mike Evans by about 10 spots. But yeah, no, with Baker throwing
Evans missed some time with injury last year, so I think that really cut into his numbers. But I just don't trust.
It's Baker you don't trust?
It's Baker I don't trust. I just don't do it.
Not in Baker we trust?
Not at all. Not at all. So where are we at with you? Are we at your 28 now?
28, Deontay Johnson.
Okay.
I stuck a Pittsburgh player in there, and he's the number 1 out there. And I'm just like, dude, I don't give it.
Was that your Pittsburgh slot?
Yeah. I got to pick a Pittsburgh player by now. And yeah, no, it's like, do I have faith in him? Yeah, he's ranked anywhere between 23 and 37. Is he someone I'm drafting? No, I'm not drafting this guy. I'm not drafting him. I'm just not going to do it. But I got to put a ranking together where I think where he could land. Yeah, he can be top 30.
Okay.
Who the hell can't be top 30?
Yeah. Who you got, 27?
27, DeAndre Hopkins. You got him at 29. I got him at 27. We were talking earlier at the brewery about where do we think he can land. It's between the Jets and the Dolphins, I think. And from what we're hearing, what we're seeing,
New England's in there too.
New England's in the mix. Dalvin Cook's already trying to go to Miami. He made a comment about, hey, if I'm going down there, it'd be cool if you were there too, bro. And it's like, if those two end up down in I don't know what's going to happen. Because one, you're overstacked on running backs. You're stacked to the gills in wide receiver talent. And as long as Tua is healthy,
and then you got a quarterback that
they
you
could
don't
go
know.
bonkers.
You don't
It
know.
could be crazy.
Yeah.
All
No,
right, so
I hear you.
you see the excitement. You can say, I mean, it puts a smile on your face.
Yep. All right. And so our last wide receiver for this episode, number 26. Who you got?
Mr. Tyler Lockett, my man,
Okay.
my guy.
I know you're a huge Tyler Lockett fan.
Big fan.
Huge fan.
Love
Big
the
fan,
way
huge
he
fan.
moves around the field and catches the football. He really, dude, I mean, those bombs, those 52, there's nothing better than sitting there and you're watching like the Sunday Ticket and you're like, and they're not even in the red zone, obviously, you know what I mean? And then all of a sudden there's you get a notification on your own, 52-yard bomb, Tyler Lockett touching, like, that's why I got this guy. That's why this guy is on my team.
Yeah.
So he already did his work for the day. So, guy's a legend.
26. I got one of your guys there.
Okay.
If it's not Tyler Lockett, it's who?
Oh, I don't know. I can't play this game because I don't. Devontae Adams, you got him that high?
No.
I was like, because that's my guy.
I mean, that low, you mean?
Or that low. See, we always go backwards or whatever.
Mike Williams.
Mike Williams.
Mike Williams.
Aw.
I know you love Mike Williams.
Mike.
He just can't stay healthy.
Yeah, you got him at 26, right?
You got Quentin Johnson there. Yeah, I got him at 26.
So sneak up.
I mean, last year he had 63 catches, 895 yards, 4 TDs. Not the best season, but
sneak peek. I got him at 25.
okay. Tune in next episode for that.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
That's number 50 through 26 right there. We'll be back with another episode with our 25 through 1.
Yeah.
And just get into, these are your heavy hitters, right? These are the guys that you want to.
They're gonna make or break your season.
You want to try and get, although I'm just going to spoiler alert right now, I hate my number 25.
Yes,
I hate him. But thank you guys so much for watching, for listening. However you're taking this in.
There you go.
Thank you guys so much. Make sure you drop that sub for us. We definitely appreciate it. And you're feeling extra nice, give us that 5-star rating.
There you go.
We would definitely appreciate that. But as always, I'm Alan.
Rapper Dave.
Talk to you guys later. Deuces. Thank you for listening to the SB Fantasy Football Podcast.